It's not often you see a new automobile manufacturer setting shop in our country, while India has shown great potential and drawn a lot of global players. And now MG is in India with this, the Hector. Guys and girls, welcome to MotorBeam. The MG Hector is going to directly compete with the Tata Harrier and the Jeep Compass. And MG wants to capture the segment by offering great value and more features. We've already seen this car in Mumbai at the unveil, and now it's time to drive and find out how it fares. The Hector gets a lot of futuristic design elements. The DRLs are on the top, the fog lamp and the headlamp are integrated in the bumper. It also gets cornering lights. Now this car is the longest car in the segment and has a lot of chrome which should appeal to the Indian audience. May look a bit boxy, but it still has all the SUV elements like high ground clearance, black cladding all around, flared wheel arches, roof rails and chunky 17-inch alloy wheels. This car comes with all LED lights both inside and outside. The rear tail lamp gets an elongated treatment and skid plates are there both at the front and back. The Hector gets automatic tailgate release. Now boot space is again the segment highest at 587 liters, but the loading bay is quite high and you don't get that sense of space because there's a lot of space which is under this. The first thing you notice when you step inside this car is this huge 10.4-inch HD infotainment system. Now this car is a connected car. It has an embedded SIM which is used for a lot of internet functions. This car will also talk to you and get your work done. I'll show you how. Hello MG.
Hi, how can I help?
Can you open the sunroof? And there you go. This car comes with a 5G ready Airtel SIM card and embedded apps like the TomTom navigation and Gaana premium account for 3 years. That's not it. This car will also get over-the-air updates, and soon MG will be getting more apps for this infotainment system. This car also gets the segment best audio system with 4 speakers, 4 tweeters, amplifier and a subwoofer. Sound quality through these Infinity speakers is really good. This infotainment system will also allow you to watch video, but mind you, this will only be active once the car is parked and the handbrake is engaged. The moment you disengage the handbrake for safety reasons, this will automatically go off. This car comes with the largest panoramic roof in the segment and comes with fatigue assistance, which is something like the attention assist seen in Mercedes cars. Now I'm sitting on the front seat. It offers real good support. Even the side bolstering is really good. Under thigh support is average. And this car gets all leather seats. There are a lot of leather components in the car and a bit of chrome here and there to give it a premium feel. This car comes with a 360-degree camera with one camera at the front, one behind and 2 on either sides. It also has a bird's eye view. Now, the only thing we didn't like here is the camera resolution could have been much better. The rear seat too is very comfortable. The only thing here is that under thigh support is quite lacking. On the good things, there's enough headroom and ample amount of knee room. You can also recline this seat and get a bit more comfortable. Now this car is a bit narrow, that means fitting 3 adults at the rear seat is going to be a tight fit, but the good side is that MG has given a flat floor here which makes it very comfortable for the middle passenger. Even though there is no auto dimming internal rear view mirror, MG has added a lot of features. You get heated external rear view mirrors, automatic climate control, cruise control, automatic headlamps, automatic wipers. You even get fast charging USB ports for both the front and the rear seats. What's more, there is also a tire pressure monitoring system and 8 colored ambient lighting, and also 6-way power adjustable driver's seat and a 4-way power adjustable front passenger seat. We are driving the diesel powered MG Hector, and this car uses the same 2-liter diesel engine which is sourced from the FCA group. There is some amount of turbo lag when you're in the city below 2000 RPM, but this car really loves to stretch its legs on the highway. The mid-range is very strong and it revs all the way to 5000 RPM. And as you go up the rev band, this car gets very vocal and very loud. MG is not offering any diesel automatic with the Hector. It only comes with a 6-speed manual transmission. Now this transmission offers smooth shifts, but when you want to shift in a hurry, it is not very responsive. The clutch is light, which is quite a boon as drivability is not really great in the city. Claimed fuel economy is 17.41 kilometers to the liter, while the fuel tank capacity is 60 liters. So we are now driving the petrol car. The petrol is powered by a 1.5 litre engine. Now this engine comes in 3 formats, with the hybrid, without the hybrid, and with a DCT gearbox. Now this car with the hybrid has a 48 volt battery, which increases fuel efficiency by about 12% using regenerative braking and EcoBoost technology. Now there is a lot of turbo lag below 2000 RPM, and this gets quite tricky to move in the city, but once you're above 2000 RPM, this car just loves to be revved. The mid-range and the high-end are really strong, and this car will rev all the way up to 6000 RPM. Mated to this engine is a 6-speed manual transmission. Gear shifts are slick, but if you want to shift in a hurry, it tends to get a bit notchy. As you rev this engine towards the red line, this engine does sound very sporty. The steering is very light, and when you're around the twisties, it doesn't offer that kind of feel and feedback, but this should be neutral for most, but if you are an enthusiast, you will find it a little lacking. The suspension is set up on the softer side, which means ride quality is great both at slow and high speeds, but there is a tendency for the suspension to have some vertical movement at high speeds. Braking performance is strong as this car also gets rear disc brakes. MG has equipped the Hector with a lot of safety features. The car is made of high tensile steel, and even the bonnet is really heavy to lift up. Moreover, the car comes with 6 airbags, ESP, traction control, hill hold, and ISOFIX child seat mounts. After driving the Hector for a full day, there are certain things we are sure about. Now this really is not a driver's car, as the steering doesn't offer great feel, and both the petrol and diesel engines have a significant amount of lag. But if you look beyond that, there is a lot of technology in this car. This car offers a lot of features and the ride quality is very compliant. Now, this segment is extremely competitive, and if MG can get the pricing right, this car is going to find a lot of buyers in this segment. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like it and don't forget to subscribe to the MotorBeam channel.